Theme 2. Family, Parenting and Friends. Speaking Task 1. You will be asked a question about a familiar topic. You will then have 15 seconds to prepare your response and 45 seconds to speak. Task 6. Explain whether you agree or disagree with the statement. Then give specific details in your argument. Honesty is the most important trait in a friend. Model answer. Sample answer for a score between 18 and 21. I agree. Honesty is very important in a friend. If someone lies to you, it hurts your feelings. A good friend should always tell the truth. Sample answer for a score between 22 and 25. I agree because honesty builds trust. If a friend lies, it's hard to feel close to them. For example, my best friend once told me the truth even when it was hard, and that made me respect her more. Sample answer for a score of 26 and above. I completely agree. Honesty is the foundation of any strong friendship. When friends are truthful, even in difficult situations, it shows respect and builds deep trust. For instance, when my friend gave me honest feedback about my behavior, I didn't feel hurt. I felt supported, because I knew she truly cared. Without honesty, there can be no real connection. Task 7. Do you think that parents should be allowed to educate their children at home? Or should they be required to send children to school outside the home? Support your answer. Model answer. Sample answer for a score between 18 and 21. I think children should go to school. At school, they can learn with other students and make friends. Studying at home can be lonely. Sample answer for a score between 22 and 25. I prefer school because it gives children more chances to grow socially. They can ask teachers questions and work in groups. At home, they might miss out on teamwork and important activities. Sample answer for a score of 26 and above. I believe children should be required to attend school outside the home. Schools provide more than just academic knowledge, they offer social learning, group collaboration, and professional teaching. While homeschooling can work in some cases, most children benefit from structured environments and peer interaction. For example, school events and group projects help kids learn how to communicate and solve problems with others, which is important for their future. Task 8. Explain whether you agree or disagree with the following statement. Children should not be allowed to play video games. Then give specific details in your argument. Model answer. Sample answer for a score between 18 and 21. I disagree. I think children can play video games sometimes. It helps them relax, but they should not play too much. Sample answer for a score between 22 and 25. I don't think video games should be banned. They can improve thinking skills and coordination. For example, some games help kids learn how to solve problems, but it's important to set time limits. Sample answer for a score of 26 and above. I disagree with banning video games completely. While excessive gaming is harmful, when played in moderation, video games can offer educational and cognitive benefits. They help with hand-eye coordination, problem-solving, and even teamwork in some multiplayer games. The key is balance. Parents should monitor content and set reasonable time limits rather than ban them altogether. Task 9. Some say children between 8 and 11 years of age should be given smartphones, while others believe children at these ages should not be allowed to have smartphones. Which do you prefer? Include some examples and details to support your answer. Model answer. Sample answer for a score between 18 and 21. I think children should not have smartphones. They are too young. They might play games too much or see bad things online. Sample answer for a score between 22 and 25. I think it's better to wait. Kids at that age might not know how to use phones responsibly. For example, they could spend too much time on social media or get distracted from school. Sample answer for a score of 26 and above. I believe children between 8 and 11 are too young for smartphones. At that age, they are still learning self-control and decision-making. Giving them a phone too early can lead to overuse, exposure to inappropriate content, and even social pressure. Instead, a basic phone for emergency contact might be enough until they're more mature. Task 10. Children who misbehave in elementary schools should be paddled. Do you think that it is a good idea to paddle rowdy children? Support your points with specific examples and details. Model answer. Sample answer for a score between 18 and 21. No, I don't think paddling is good. It hurts children and makes them scared. Teachers should talk to them instead. Sample answer for a score between 22 and 25. I disagree with paddling because it can make children afraid of school. Instead, teachers can use other ways like talking, giving warnings, or asking parents to help. Hitting is not a good way to teach. Sample answer for a score of 26 and above. I strongly disagree with paddling as a form of discipline. Physical punishment may cause fear, but it doesn't teach children why their behavior was wrong. It can even damage their emotional health or lead to more aggression. Instead, schools should use positive discipline strategies, like timeouts, behavior charts, or involving counselors, to help children learn from their mistakes in a supportive way.
Congrats on making it to the end of this video, and kudos to you if you did all that practice. You are amazing. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And you can also add my official LINE account that's in the profile. And if you do this, then I can send you a free phrases guide that you can use for your practice. All right, happy studying. See ya.